So starting off with the deck profile here, we have triple of the Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. This card is phenomenal. Not a once per turn. When it's normal summoned, you add a Ninjutsu art card, which is your traps or some of your spells. And when it is flipped or special, you can add a ninja. So really, really nice. Also very abusable. If you manage to summon multiple of him per turn, you're going to be getting multiple effects and multiple different searches, which is obviously very nice. For our, negation, we have Triple Mitsu. I think Triple Mitsu is correct because it's basically a free special from hand as long as we have a ninja card or a face-down defense position monster, which we'll always have. And it is a monster negation. So I think that is fantastic and it's very free. You always special it in defense and it has 2,100, so they can't easily just run over it and get rid of your negation, which is very nice. For arguably the most important ninja, we have triple of the Tabari, the Sky Ninja. This is basically your polymerization on a quick effect. You can discard it from your hand to special summon a ninja, which can come up especially if you want to get your Hanzo for the ninja search. And during the main phase quick effect, or the battle phase I believe, if I recall correctly, you can fusion summon a ninja from your extra deck basically. So that is very, very cool because the ninjas from your extra deck give you additional advantage and help you in the grind game and interrupt your opponent. This isn't really a combo OTK your opponent in one turn deck. This is more of a control deck, and Tabari is vital in that. We have one Baku, the Beast Ninja. I just need one because you never want to draw it. You always want to add it. If you add it, you can special summon it, and when it's special summoned, you can target a ninja or ninja art card in the graveyard and return it to your hand, which is nice recursion. We have one green ninja. Some people play two. It's up to personal preference, to be honest. If a monster special summoned to your field, target one of them, special summon this card, you book that monster, and basically this card's at the field. And when he goes to the graveyard, you book a moon something or flip something up. So I think this guy is really nice as a one-of. I don't think you really need two. We have one of the Kogeru, the Cannon Ninja. So what he does is you can special summon a ninja from your graveyard and face down defense when he's normal or special, which gives great recursion. And he has this really cool effect that when your opponent activates a card or targets a ninja and he's in your graveyard, what you can do is quick effect, special summon this card in face down defense position and return that target to your hand. So it sort of gives you that imperm and they're not really going to Veiler during their turn, but imperm and Warner protection, I guess you can say. So really, really nice and helps you resolve your effects. And then we have the one Joa, the Gravity Ninja. You never need more than one. He's very nice though. If he's a normal or special, to flip face up, target up to 2 face up monsters in the field and book them face down. And that is permanent, guys. They won't be able to change their battle positions by flipping them. So they're basically stuck there. It's like I think it's like Quaking Mirror Force, I believe. And if a monster in the field is flip face up, it is a pop. So you're going to be spamming that basically every single turn, getting a pop every single turn and controlling the board state. So that is it for our ninjas. Let's get on to our hand traps. I think Triple Nibiru is very nice because Nibiru tributes face up monsters, so your face down monsters are completely protected. So all your ninjas, if you activate Nibiru, then chain a few cards, flip your ninjas face down, they will stay on the field and the Nib will attribute your opponent's monsters only. So just for that interaction alone, I think Nib is worth playing. And Nib's a really good card, especially if you pair it up with a second hand trap, you can break almost any single board. We have Triple Ash, because Ash is fantastic in the branded matchup, and I just think it's still just a very good hand trap. You can always hit a deck somehow with Ash, no matter how rogue or how random it is, you can always Ash them. And then we have Triple Infinite Impermanence. This can be Droll. I'm not playing Droll because one of our ninja art cards is a quick play and adds cards to our hand, so if we Droll them, and that requires them to have a monster in the field to get the full effect. So if we Droll them and then they summon a monster, we can't activate our quick play spell. So I don't think Droll is the source for the ninjas, but this can be Veiler as well. Could be Ghost Mourner. I just like the Imperm because it's more of it's good if you draw it as a 6th card going second, and going first you can always set it and use it whenever. That is it for our monsters and hand traps. For our spells, we have Triple Ninjutsu Art Notebook of Mastery. This card's ridiculous, guys. Any opponent controls a monster, you set up a ninja monster and a ninjutsu art spell, one from your deck and one from the grave. So that's really nice. And also, if it's popped, you can book a boon, a monster in the field as well. So really, really nice card. And I think this is one of the reasons that the ninja deck is so good, to be honest with you. I play one Ninjutsu Art 2 Iron Dagger. You can play 2. I just feel like playing 1 for consistency reasons, because seeing 2 in your hands is kind of not great, to be honest with you. I know it has a graveyard effect in terms of if it's sent to the graveyard, you target one of your banished ninjas and add it to your hand, but I think just 1 is fine. It's searchable anyway, and it makes something a ninja, which is really nice for going second, because then you can tribute them off with your traps and things like that. So that is why I think it is really nice. And if you target something that isn't, normally a ninja, like a borrow sword or something, you can attack directly if you have the fusion on the field. And I also play 1 of the field spell. Now, the field spell, a lot of people don't play it, or they play the different field spell. I play this one because this one sort of gives you recovery, gives you grind game, and it gives you a little bit of protection as well. So that is why I think at least 1 hidden village of the ninjutsu arts is nice. Moving on to the more generic stuff, that was the ninja spells. We have triple Pot of Prosperity. I know this card's expensive, but this card is really good in ninjas. There's not really many cards you care about apart from your fusion, so you can always excavate 6, and basically that is amazing consistency for a deck like this. I feel like road decks really need that consistency. We have, of course, triple Book of Moon. Yeah, I think this is the best book to play. You can argue Book of Lunar Eclipse, but then again, that can be Ash. The Book of Moon can't. You can also play Book of Lunar Eclipse, I believe, as well, but that requires 2 monsters on the field and a discard, so it's still nice in the Kashtira forms, but I think just Book of Moon is still the most versatile, the most reliable, and just, the original book as well. So that's why we're playing the Book of Moons. We have 1 instant fusion. One of our fusion ninja monsters is a level 5, so that is reason enough to play the instant fusion. Just spam him out to the field for free. 1 Call by the Grave, helps play around hand traps. A well-timed Ash can hurt, so that's why we got Call by. And we have 1 Rota because our Honzo is a warrior, so that we're playing 4 copies of Honzo. For our traps, we have triple of the Ninjutsu Art of the Dancing Leaves. This is basically like your win condition in a way, because you activate this card by targeting a ninja monster, and you can make your opponent's monsters ninjas, and you tribute them off. So that's really nice, and that's only when you activate the card, but during your turn, you can bounce this card back to your hand via its own effect, and then just reset it again, and you have that tribute effect ready for when you need it. And we have the 1 Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. You're going to activate this and pray they don't ash you, because if they don't ash you, it puts you in such an amazing state. And what this card does is you tribute a ninja monster. Again, you can make your opponents. Dancing Leaves is more versatile because it can be a face down, so if you flip them face down as well, you can tribute them. But this has to be a ninja monster, but then you're going to special summon ninja monsters from your deck equal to the level of the tributed monster. So if you tribute a level 8, you're going to get level 8 levels worth of ninjas on the field. If you tribute a level 12, you're going to get 12. Doesn't have to be the exact number, it can be less, but it's really nice if you hit a big monster with it. So that is it for the main deck. That is 40 cards. Let's now move on to the extra deck. Moving on to the extra deck, let's quickly go through our big links. We got 1 link 5, Underworld Goddess. This helps out things that are unaffected. Pearly Noir comes to my mind because that is Pearly are going to be meta, or they are meta already, and the ban list I don't think is going to touch them, so we need this for Pearly Noir and other cards like that. 1 Borrelsword Dragon. This can be access code. I have access code. I think Borrelsword is better in this deck in specific because you can make this attack directly, and it can be 3k twice, and basically that's more than access code. And access code, I believe, goes up to 5/3. Yes, it can pop cards, but this can attack directly twice, and that can really help you seal games. That with the ninja, because you can make this a ninja, and the fusion ninja monster can make things attack directly. That with the fusion ninja is game, so that is why. We have the 1 Nightmare Unicorn, just to remove things with the 1 IP Masquerena. Still a very underrated combo in my opinion. We have the 1 Nightmare Phoenix for back row. This is not Heater, this is Dark, the Dark Charmer. I just can't find my copy of that at the moment. Too many deck profiles I've been recording recently. But I think that Dark is really good as well because it helps you link climb. This isn't Heater, this is Dark, guys. We have 1 Cross Sheep because this helps our fusion summoned monsters give us recursion as well. So we are going to be fusion summoning quite a lot because we can also contact fuse our ninjas. It doesn't necessarily have to be through the fusion summon of our ninja effect. So that is why we're playing the Cross Sheep. Now moving on to the ninja cards. Double of the Ninja Grandmaster Saizo. You never need 3. It never ever comes up. I think 2 is perfectly fine. However, you do need to be playing 3 of the Maizen Battle Ninja. This is the one that can attack directly. Gives protection. Does it give protection? No, that is Saizo that gives protection. This, what it does is it can make your opponent monsters attack directly. Yeah, it gives some battle protection, to be fair, so I'm going to correct myself. And also, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon a ninja from the deck, which is amazing. And of course, we have the Armor Ninja. I don't know how to say his first name. I just say the Armor Ninja. So, yeah, he's really good as well. He's just spot removal. And of course, he can bring him out with the instant fusion.
It's time! Let's go!